Hey guys, welcome back to this week's weekly reading vlog. It is Tuesday. I did not start this yesterday, but I did continue. I finished my current read. I uploaded last week's vlog, and I continued my next current read that I was in the middle of that I want to get finished. So I may finish this tonight, may finish it tomorrow. We shall see, but I'm continuing with The Score by Elle Kennedy. This is book 3 in the Off Campus series. And then this we follow Allie, who is best friends with Hannah, who we meet in the first book. And then we follow Dean, one of Garrett's teammates, who we also meet in the first one. I'm loving this. I don't know why I stopped reading it. I think it's because I was in the little bit of a slump that I was in. So, yeah, I'm almost done with this. That's the goal. So I have 361 pages left in this book, and I'm on page 275. So I have about a little over 100 pages left of this book, so I will most likely be finishing this tonight. If I do, I will let you guys know. It is 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, so I probably won't be finishing this tonight because I do have work tomorrow, but I'm going to read as much of this as I possibly can tonight. I am going to go ahead and get in my pajamas, so I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to continue reading The Score by Elle Kennedy. I do have my TBR planned out for the week. This is one of them. The other 3 are on my nightstand, and they're all... 2 are chunky romances, and 1 is a somewhat chunky YA fantasy book. So that is what I have planned out on my TBR this week, since I have, like, next to no plans this weekend. So I'm sure it's pretty doable, and we're gonna go from there. But yeah. Hey guys, so it's after 9. It's almost 10 p.m. I'm gonna head to bed because I have work in the morning, but I'm not quite finished with The Score. I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I got to chapter 29, page 305, so I have less than 100 pages left. So I should be able to finish this tomorrow. I have less than 60 pages left, so I should be able to finish this tomorrow when my nephew goes home. So this should get done tomorrow. That's a no-brainer. This will be book 2 of the month done. I was already reading it, but I wanted to get it off my TBR so I can read The Goal, which is the 4th book in this series. And then all I'll need is The Legacy. So let me know, do I have to read The Legacy in order to read the 2nd series in this, the Bear U series, The Chase, The Risk, The Play, The Dare? Let me know if I have to read The Legacy before reading any of those. I would love to know. I do have The Garm Effect and The Dixon Rule on my TBR for this month, for the summer, so I might get to those as well, but this will get finished tomorrow. But I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna fall asleep to some Netflix and see what tomorrow brings. Hey guys, so it is now Wednesday, it's the 3rd, and work is done for the day, and I'm off work tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Today I am going to finish The Score by Elle Kennedy, so I'm excited to finish this off and then continue and then start a new read for me. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat dinner as well tonight, so I can have some dinner, and then I'm gonna read this. And I don't know what I'm gonna read after this. I might pick up The Gilded Cage or one of my longer romances. Definitely not Pucking Around, because that is a hockey romance, and so is this, and I don't need to read 2 hockey romances back to back. So I might start Love Redesigned tomorrow, so, or tonight, not tomorrow, tonight, and go from there. But I'm going to firstly finish the rest of this off. I don't have much left, and then go from there and figure out what I'm gonna read next. So I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys when I finish Score. Hey guys, it's 7:47 p.m. and I just finished The Score by Elle Kennedy, and I really enjoyed this one. I gave this a 4 stars. It's really good. So I'm not gonna pick up The Goal right now. So, but I think, let me think what I'm gonna do is pick up Love Redesigned next by Lauren Asher and read this, because I do have The Gilded Cage, but I don't think I'm in the mood to read it right now. And I'm also definitely not in the mood. I don't know. I may pick up Pucking Around by Emily Rath. It's another hockey romance. It is a lot thicker, so I may maybe start this tonight. I don't know. Between my 2 romances that I have, so we shall see. But might read a chapter of each of these, figure out which one I'm going to pick up tonight, and go from there. But it's between those 2, but I'm going to go. Hey guys, good morning. It is Thursday. Happy 4th of July. It's technically afternoon now. It's just past noon, and don't have work today. So last night, however, after I was saying I was not in the mood for another hockey romance, I did start Pucking Around. I only got to page 24, so I'm not that far in. I'm on chapter 5 when we get dual POVs. So right now I only have 2 POVs. Our main character, Rachel, and the main, I want to say he's the main love interest, Caleb. So, yeah. But this is huge. So far, our main character, Rachel, is a doctor in this, and she gets her job that she wants with the Jacksonville Rays. It's a hockey team in Florida, and she has to move there ASAP. When she gets there, things aren't going according to plan. She loses 2 of her suitcases, and it's a whole dismantle. But, yeah. So apparently 2 of them have had a thing a while ago, and I'm not that far yet, but from the back is what I'm getting. So excited to continue reading this today, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I want to get halfway, which is 48, so we get more POVs. So there's that. So I think there's 3 POVs in this. I will find out. I do have the second book also, And if I enjoy it that much, I'm going to start the second book. And then I know the second book follows Rachel's best friend, Tess, in the second book. So, but I'm going to go read, and I hope you guys have a fun, safe 4th of July today. And I will update you guys when I have stuff to update you guys on. Okay, guys, it is definitely much later, and I've been reading pretty much nonstop today, which I haven't done in so long, and I'm not even a dent into the book I'm reading. I'm 32% into the book. It's good so far. I'm definitely enjoying it. Did not realize it was going to be a fast-paced read. And this is a fast-paced read. Good thing I have the sequel, because I'm going to need it. The only thing I don't have are the novellas. So, but I'm enjoying this. So we get 4 POVs. We have our main character, 2 love interests, and we have a 3rd hockey member. So we have 4 dual POVs in this, and it's insane, but I'm enjoying it. So there's that. It's probably going to be a 4-star read. So I am on page, they're short chapters, fast. We get each point of view who we're in. I'm on chapter 48, page 245. So I've read over 100 pages of this today, and it's a floppy paperback. I love a floppy paperback. So I've been just chilling, reading, really have no plans today. So, but yeah, this has been my day. Just chilling, either at my desk, which is right there, my bed, and I just got into this chair. So this is where I'll probably read for the rest of the night. Right here. See how far I get into this? My goal right now is to get halfway into this book today. That would be the plan, is to get halfway. And I have read some spicy scenes, but not as many as I thought I would have read up until this point. But I've read quite a few spicy scenes already. So, and there was one that was off the page. So there was that. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. I want the 3rd book, even though I haven't read the 2nd one yet. But I do want the 3rd book, so I can read it. Apparently, it's not out yet for the US, so. But I'm enjoying this. It's going to continue. And yeah. Okay, guys, it's about 7 p.m. Well, it is 7 p.m. And I'm roughly halfway through, pucking around. According to Goodreads, I'm only 36%, but that's because I think it's a different edition. But the paperback, I'm about roughly halfway through. I'm on page 280, 281, so I'm thoroughly enjoying this. Again, my thoughts have not changed one bit, but I have been rewatching some of Sarah Corolli's old videos, so I've been doing that while reading this, just to have something on in the background. So I am going to try and get some B-roll of me reading, but we'll see what happens. I've got my tripod right here. Not sure where I'm going to set it up yet, but I might stick it where it was at, just to, yeah. Oh, there we go. Might stick it right there and have you guys there and have this angle or that angle. I'm going to test it out, see how it works. Definitely let you guys know. how it works, and we'll just go from there. Hey guys, it's Friday, and today it is disgustingly humid outside. It's in the upper 90s, and it feels like 112 degrees outside with the humidity. It's really gross. But today was a good day. Took my nephew on a walk this morning, and then went to my other job with my nephew. Hard to explain that one. And then when we got home around 4:30, we went in the pool, and the pool was really, really nice. A little refreshing, but it was really nice. So it's about 6:45 p.m. now, and my goal is to finish pucking around by Emily Rath. Again, nothing has changed. Still enjoying it. I'm over halfway now. I'm on chapter 68, page 345. So we do have 4 POVs in this. Like I mentioned, we have our main character, Rachel, we have Jax, we have Caleb, and we have, what's his name? He's the goalie in here. His name is Mars. They call him Mars. Armin? Ilmari. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, so I'm just gonna go with his last name, Mars. So, he's the goalie of the hockey team. Caleb is the equipment manager, and Jax is the main defense man. And there's our main character, who is a new hip and knee doctor. So, you see where this is going. But again, nothing has changed. I'm enjoying it. My goal is to finish this sucker tonight. I have no plans this weekend other than the library, and then hopefully Barnes tomorrow. We shall see if I can convince my mom to run me over to Barnes in the morning. But my goal is to finish this tonight, and then probably start my fantasy read, which is sitting on my nightstand. But we'll see what I'm in the mood for. I do have Love Redesigned, as well, my desk, which is what I had planned for the week. This has taken me no time to read. This is my 3rd day reading it, so yeah. I sat here and read over 200 pages of this yesterday. Sat and read all day. I also started Bewitched, which is on my Kindle, so I might read some more of that tonight. We'll see. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go take a shower, come back, then read this. So, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think that's my plan. So, I'm going to go, and I will update you guys most likely when I finish pucking around. Hey guys, it is Saturday. It is around noon, and I went to the library and I went to Barnes. I'm going to show you guys my Barnes haul first, and I'll show you guys my library haul later. But I guess they're having a promotion, and I did not realize one of the books I picked up was buy one get one, and then I still was able to get the other book that was 50% off, because I took one book off because I didn't have quite enough money on me. So I took the one book off my list, and I'll go back and get it later. But because I wanted a book that was available that they had, and I only saw one on the shelf, and I wanted to get it, so got that book. But the book that was part of the promotion that I got that was 50% off was Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I've heard mixed things about this one. I don't know if I'll get to it anytime soon, but we'll see. If you've read it, let me know down below. I would greatly appreciate it. But this was part of the buy one get one promotion, and it's our monthly pick for Barnes & Noble. So there's this one. I got this beautiful edition of Shadows Between Us. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. I didn't even flip underneath the dust jacket. But I will show you guys this book again later. But I got The Shadows Between Us by Tricia Levenseller. It's been a long while since I've read one of her books. And her newest book, The Darkness Within Us, is coming out here relatively soon. But I did get this beautiful sprayed edges. Again, I will show you guys this when I have a chance later, because there is something pretty underneath the dust jacket. This is a... I want to say this is another pirate book, I'm guessing. I'm not too sure. But this will count for Romanticathon because it has a dagger on the cover. And I've been wanting to read this for a while, and this, look at the, when did Barnes start selling these kinds of books? I cannot talk right now, but I saw it and I had to get it, and now I cannot wait to read this. It does have a ribbon bookmark, so I do not have to worry about a bookmark for this book when I read it. So I got that one. The last book that I got, nothing under the dash here, is I've been hearing about this book by this author, and I've been wanting to read more from this author. So my last Barnes haul, you guys saw that I got The Spells of Forgetting by this author. Paperback of this doesn't come out until next year, I want to say. So I got the hardcover, and I got The Unmaking of June Farrow by Adrienne Young. Again, I know nothing about it. I want to go into it blind. This is fiction, so I want to say set in North Carolina. This is definitely interesting to read about, so I'm excited to read this. Hopefully I can get to it soon, but I love the cover. This is a perfect one for fall, but I might have to read it before fall and see what happens. So yeah, that is my Barnes haul. The other book I'll go back and get at another time. Oh, and tomorrow has blue sprayed edges. So this is my Barnes haul. I'll show you guys library haul later. I got books for Romanticathon, so I can read. I'm still waiting for 3 more books to come in. So, and then I also checked out Solitaire by Alice Oseman from the library. So I will show you guys those in just 1 second. But until then, yeah. Okay guys, so I'm going to tell you today's reading plans, and then I'm going to try and start reading. Gonna find something on YouTube in the background, and yeah. So today's plan, because a 24-hour readathon starts about 1 p.m. So today's plan is going to try and finish Pucking Around by Emily Rath and go from there. That's all I have planned, is finish this book, and we'll see. I did show you guys my library haul in a little silent clip. The noise in the background is my AC, so sorry about that. But yeah, gonna go, and I will catch up with you guys when I have something to talk to you guys about. Okay guys, so it's much later. It's 8:11 p.m. and I've finished Pucking Around. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I gave it 4 stars, not 4.5, gave it 4 stars. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. Wowzers. This is definitely spicy, so keep that in mind if going into this, if you don't like a lot of spice in your romance books. And also keep in mind that this is also a MF, MM, and MF romance. So I know I just said a lot, but keep that in mind going into this one. But again, thoroughly enjoyed it. it took me only a few days to read. It was rather quick, fast-pacing. Again, I did not have work on Thursday because of a holiday, and I didn't read Friday, so, which was yesterday. If I read yesterday, I probably would have finished it in 3 days. So, it was that good, that quick. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, recommend to anyone who doesn't mind anything that I just mentioned that's in this book. So with that being said, I do have the second book in the Jacksonville Rays series. This is book 2, Pucking Wild, and this follows Tessa, who is Rachel's best friend, who we meet in the first book. So this follows her and another player on the Jacksonville Rays. So I might jump straight into this one. It's a lot shorter than Pucking Around, so I have this one. Or I have my next longest book, which I read a chapter of last night, and that's it. And that is Love Redesigned. But once I figure it out, you guys will know. So these are my next 2 choices, and I'm gonna go figure it out, and we'll come back later. Hey guys, so it is Sunday. I've been up for hours. It's 1:30 p.m. and I've just been sitting here reading Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher, and I'm really loving this. This takes place in the town where the final offer mainly takes place. So we did get a small glimpse, minor spoiler, a small glimpse of Elena and Cal. So there's that. I just read that part. I'm on page 158, chapter 16. So I've just been sitting here reading this morning, and I'm loving this. Don't know why I waited so long. I am so glad I have Love Unwritten, which I think follows Wrath and The Nanny. If I'm not mistaken, I will have to go back and look. But in this, we follow Julian and Delia. She comes back to her hometown after something major has happened, and then she runs into her childhood best friend, Julian, and stuff goes from there. And they buy a house, and they both renovate it. So, excuse me. So there's that. Delia is a home designer in fashion, and Julian runs a construction company. So loving this. So I'm going to continue reading this tonight. Today I have no plans whatsoever. So yes, I'm gonna continue reading, and then at the beginning of each chapter, Julian's chapter has construction stuff on the top, and then Delia's chapters have Julian. Delia's chapters have a picture of a house. The inside of the interior design. Those are those chapters. Again, enjoying it. Gonna read more of this today. I'm watching Throne of Pages, Bella's newest video she posted a day or 2 ago, 4 days ago, and watching that now while I read this. Since I have no plans, I'm just gonna see how far in this I get today, and gonna go from there. I will see you guys next few guys. Okay guys, it's much later. Sorry if you can hear the AC in the background, but it's on. And it is starting to rain outside, which is nice. But I'm still reading Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher, and I am over halfway through, which is insane. I'm on page 284, and there's 560-ish pages. 514 pages, and 519 pages, and I'm on 284, 85-ish, 285. So I have about 200 or so-ish pages left. So I definitely won't finish this tonight, but I can definitely finish it in next week's vlog, since I've read 2 big books. This will be the second big book that I've read this week. So I'm going to continue reading more of this tonight, and then I'll probably update you guys one more time to see what page I get to. But I've just been reading this off and on all day today, so pretty happy with how much I've been able to get read, and I was only a chapter in when I started this morning, so I read quite a lot. I've only read this morning, I was on chapter 2. I was 12 pages in, this much in this morning, and now I'm at this much in. So I've read 285 pages of this book today, pretty much. So I'm loving it. Good thing I have a second book, because I'm probably going to jump straight into that. I also have some library books that I need to read, so I don't know if I'm going to read this one, or when I'm finish this one, read one of my library books next, or jump into Love Unwritten. So we'll see what happens. Why did this not connect in my brain? Lakefront Billionaire. This takes place where the final offer mainly takes place. And why did that not register in my brain? I don't know. I gave the final offer 5 stars, really enjoyed it, but this one also might be close up there with that, if it's making me want to continue and read all day. So 5-star was last month. I haven't found a 5-star yet this month. Regardless, it is only the 7th of July, and I've finished 3 books. This will be 4. So I have started Pucking Wild, but I only read a chapter of that. But again, I've been rambling, so I'm gonna go continue reading this, and I will talk to you guys when I have another update. Hey guys, so it's Sunday night, and I'm gonna close out this week's vlog. It's 9:11 p.m. and I finished 2 whole books. I'm more than halfway through a third, and I started a fourth, which the fourth book is on my nightstand, which I'm not going to go get it, but I will mention it. And all of these are pretty good ratings. So the first book I finished this week was The Score by Elle Kennedy, and I gave this one a 4.5 stars. Really enjoyed this. I think I finished Throne of the Fallen this week, unless that was in last week's vlog. I'm not 100% sure what I read in this vlog, but if I finished Throne of the Fallen this week, that was a 5-star read. This is a 4.5. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I have The Goal waiting to be read on my TBR card. So it's been a romance heavy week this week. So Score is finished. I also spent the entire day yesterday, because I did not read on Friday, so I didn't vlog Friday. Yesterday, reading and finishing up Pucking Around by Emily Rath. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I think I gave this one a 4.5. 4 stars. Thoroughly enjoyed this book as well. I did start Pucking Wild, which is a sequel to this, and I read about 22 pages of that. So the book that I'm going to finish off in next week's vlog is my current read, which is Love Redesigned by Lauren Asher. This is probably going to be another 5-star read from her. Found one last month from her and really enjoyed, gave it 5 stars. This one might be a 5 stars. I'm on chapter 33, page 315. I read pretty much 300 pages of this today, and holy crap, this is really good. The chemistry between these two characters is insane. Not only do they have history from growing up together when they were little, it's just crazy. Chemistry is real. There are definitely a lot of trigger warnings in this, so definitely look those up before going into this. And yes, please keep in mind there are trigger warnings for this book. But I'm loving this. It's so good. The banter between the two is just crazy. But yeah, that is my reading this week, plus Pucking Wild. And yeah, let me know down below if you've read any of these. I would love to know your thoughts. Like, subscribe, stay a while, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.